The Morphin Masters have been the most interesting Power Ranger characters to happen in the franchise for a very long time. I love what they've done. I love learning more about them. But let's be honest, they're pretty weak. Now, if you've watched my previous video on that they are overpowered, yes, they are overpowered, but they are also weak characters. Now, we can't really power scale anything in the Power Rangers universe. There are things that we know that say Lord Zed can one-shot Rangers. We've seen it happen in previous episodes, but mainly we don't know what the Power Ranger scale is. If, say, for example, this was like, say, Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, we'd be able to kind of work out where the power scaling is going to be. The only match that we can properly see at the moment is Lord Zed versus the Green Morphing Master, which at the moment looks very simple, that her power was overwhelming him, but literally within a few seconds, he was able to turn the tides and almost kill the Green Morphing Master.
Your power weakens!
Which puts it up to debate is, literally, are they weak? And I think that they are. I think that if Ion wasn't interfering or didn't do anything, I feel like we would have seen the death of the Green Morphing Master, but obviously we know that they can't have that within the Power Rangers universe, so that's not going to happen whatsoever. Ion was able to distract Lord Zed and kind of pull him back a little bit, which then made the Green Morphing Master kind of turn around and sacrifice herself by turning herself as well as Lord Zed into a crystal prison that would literally keep them for all eternity. We don't know what's happened with the black or yellow Morphing Master, but we know the comics aren't really in the same continuity as the TV show. They're in their own kind of universe and how that works, etc, etc. So we don't know what's happened to the pink one either. Now, we heard from the blue Morphing Master that all of them were hunted down by whichever villains and kind of destroyed. So yeah, again, which ones have they fought? Now, we don't know because there have been multiple bad guys, but I will probably make a video on this at some point because it's a really interesting topic. But some of the people that I can think of is maybe the army of Astromina, even though that she wasn't around at the time of the beginning of Dawn, but we've got that. Maybe it's the Armada from Super Megaforce, because we don't know how old those characters are. They could have been the ones that hunted them down. Or it could have been Sledge. We don't know. There are so many different things that we need to kind of look into and investigate. And I think that's the fun part of all of this. I feel like maybe in hand-to-hand combat, they may be a bit stronger, but we can't really see that at all. But everything that's kind of led is I do believe that they are very, very weak, even though that they have abilities that are overpowered all the time. Is it something that I kind of really want to know? As yeah, I would love to have an episode where they talk about things, or there's more tidbits that come in from a clip show. There is so much that leads into it, and I would love to see Lord Zed fight them, even though right now we probably will never ever see that at all, which kind of makes me sad because why? I want to see it. I want to also know if different Morphing Masters have a different of like strength. We already know that Green is possibly the strongest one because we've never seen Red or Blue do anything. The only thing Blue's ever done is just try and encase her in crystal. But from her abilities that we've seen, from bringing people back to life to literally restoring powers, we know that they are strong. We know this, and they've been around since the beginning of time, when literally Ion as well as Zato were on Earth millions and millions of years before. But again, it's really hard to kind of focus on the power scaling of it right now. Do I have an answer? No, this is going to be a lot more research into it, but for what we've got right now, we can only assume that they're pretty weak when it comes to fighting against strong villains like Lord Zed, but then maybe some villains are quite low and they're not able to fight whatsoever. So I feel like there is a lot more to it. We need to look at the powerhouses that are the bad guys in this that would actually work well. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I think I'm going to kind of look into it, but I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Do you think the Morphing Masters are weak? Do you think that they're super strong? Let me know down below in the comments. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in a bit.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。